Student talk, I think, is the critical element in the classroom. If our students aren't talking, they're not learning. They always say that the person who does the most talking in the classroom is the person learning the most. I feel like we are changing our students as citizens, as global citizens. When you're focusing on how to talk to each other, when you're focusing on how to have discussions with different points of view and different perspectives and different reasoning, those students can take that outside the classroom and make a big impact. It has been an unexpected, huge side benefit that we feel like we're tackling social emotional learning by teaching kids how to talk to a person, how to talk to a group, how to get along with people that don't agree with you, that not only are really helping them as learners, but helping them as global citizens. We found, honestly, that a lot of teachers were saying kids couldn't memorize anymore. When I came in 3 years ago, teachers were coming with lots of concerns and lots of things that they were noticing about how their students were changing or how things were changing in the classroom. So at that point, as an instructional coach, that was a key for me to say, let's start there. Really what I saw across our middle school was a more traditional form of teaching. And so that was a great place to start the conversation about, well, what are you asking your students to do? And so as an instructional coach, we talk a lot about starting with current reality, where someone can come in and help you see a bigger picture. So thinking about how do we do this in a way that really serves the teacher and really gives them that picture. I was writing a grant for our school, and TeachFX was kind of part of that grant as an option. And so I just started looking really hard at what TeachFX did. And honestly, in the beginning, I thought, this is too good to be true. This sounds amazing, but there is no way that this does what it says it does. I approached our principal, and our principal was I'm very excited about the opportunity of being able to move that needle in the middle school. And we were seeing real data that was neither good nor bad, right? It just was data. And learning how to read that data and learning how to make these really critical decisions about students, because that's our focus. It's student focused. Anything I do in my work should be student centered.
Yes.
As I'm talking to a teacher, we're not talking about you, we're talking about your students and how what you're doing in the classroom is affecting your students. And I feel like TeachFX has always, in our conversations, been very focused on that. Teachers felt different. They felt more successful. They felt like they were reaching these students in their class. So for me to try to figure out how can I do my job and be a support, like this has changed the game for sure.